In this lesson, we're going to take a look at changing the categories here and also changing the image in the background. If you go to the SP, the varsity here, you notice that you have this background there. So if you want to change the background for that, the first thing that you want to do is to go over to menus, and you want to locate this particular menu, which is the courses category. So let's click on this. And then once you've clicked on it, you want to click on the Helix page title. That's what's enabled the Helix page title here. So this is where you have this course category with this section for you to add the picture there. Let me disable that so you see what that looks like. So once that's been disabled and we refresh it, you don't have any title there. So what that part does is it activates, that title section for you. So let's click that to yes. And if you want to change the background image where you see the select, let's change that. Okay, make the selection there. And next we want to click on save and close. And let's refresh it. So now you have the same image as what they have here. So okay, let's take a look at the categories today. So you want to change the categories to something else. Then you can certainly do that. You go to course category from the SP LMS dashboard, and you get to that from the components, and then you click here. So these are the different categories that you have. You can have an unlimited number of categories. So if you wanted to add more, or if you wanted to delete some of the categories that are currently here, you can certainly do so. So let's take a look at one of the categories, which is the art and illustration. And this is where you can change the title and you can change the alias. The alias is just for search engine purposes. So whatever you want, however you want the search engine to find this page, you want to make sure that you put that there. But for the most part, whatever the title is, if you leave that as is, the Joomla is going to automatically use that as your alias unless you want to change that. And do you want this to be featured? Do you want it to show an image or an icon? So it's showing this icon right now, which is that paintbrush there. And this is using the font for the class here. This is using the font Awesome. So what this does is, let's just go here. You can use any icons from that class, and all you have to do is just put the class right here, and it's going to automatically change that for you. So for example, you have all these icons here, and if you wanted to change any one of those, instead of having a paintbrush, you can change this to something else. So let's say you want to put this to adjust. So we're just gonna remove that paintbrush and put adjust. So now when you come on the front end here, you no longer have the paintbrush. You have this adjust, which is really cool. So all the icons from here, you can choose any one of them, and all you have to do is just to add the title there, the class for it. So let's just put this back here, just put the brush there. So that's how you change the icon. And then if you want to change the description, you can change the description for that as well. Let me just X this out. You can change that description by putting whatever you want there. And then, of course, you want to make sure that it's published. So that's pretty much all that you have to do in terms of the category. And then once you're satisfied with the changes, you just click on save and close.